We had two different Clone Wars vehicles come out this year, being the V-19 Torrent and the ARC-170. But which of these two LEGO sets do I think is better? The ARC-170 has a very bare bones but still good minifigure lineup, just being the 3 pilots in the astromech, which is really all you need, but it's nothing crazy. And I would have liked to see dual molded legs on these figures, compared to the V-19 Torrent, where I think the figures are much better, where you get the classic Clone Wars Obi-Wan, who even includes arm printing, which is crazy, and then you get, in my opinion, the best ever Asajj Ventress figure we've gotten, and you get a clone pilot with a brand new helmet mold. Now, in universe, I do like the ARC-170 better, and I think I gotta agree upon that with the build here. However, taking my personal opinion on these ships aside, I do have to admit the ARC-170 isn't as accurate because the blasters are a bit shorter, and I've modified mine a bit, but originally there's these big spring-loaded shooters on the sides which look really ugly. The function with the wings does work really well though, and it's super simple to turn it back and forth into attack position and then the regular flight position. I don't think the V-19 Torrent's transformation works as well, even though it is pretty cool. You have to take the back fin down, but then the 2 wings don't go down with it. You have to move them individually, which isn't that big of a deal, but I do like how on the ARC-170 you can open both sets of the wings with one button. Now, people particularly on the V-19 Torrent have said that the wings are a bit smaller than they should be, but personally I think it looks pretty proportionate compared to the ARC-170, which is a little smaller than it should be. And then the last thing to talk about here is the price, with the V-19 only being $65 while the ARC-170 is $70. And so overall, while I do like the ARC-170 better, me personally, just because I like that ship way better, I do have to admit the V-19 is a much better set because the figures are much better, a slightly cheaper price, and also I think the model overall is a little more accurate. But let me know in the comments if you picked either of these sets up and which one you think is better.